Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The Link also is home to the Temple Owls. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Temple Owls. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. We'll kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Temple's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Back to pass, it's Simon. Takes the easy completion. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Owls want to crank the tempo. On third down, going up top. Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? And the defense pounces on it, and they'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown and a nightmarish start for this offense.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4. Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Tulane's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Got a man, it's Hughes. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Preston. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the tailback. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Smith takes the handoff. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Temple lines up quickly. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end. Yeah. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Simon. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone...
And that pass intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Got it behind the line. It's Hughes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. The inside handoff. Sweet cut there. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Looking to throw for it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Using his legs, it's Worthy. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Temple lines up quickly.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Quarterback on the keeper. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Evans. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly out to the tight end.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving this quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this 1st half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Tight end finds a soft spot, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. On the move at the 30. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Simon. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Temple lines up quickly. He wants to throw it again. He's got his man. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion.
First down, Temple.
Comes out throwing on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Third down.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Give to the single back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Temple lining up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We've got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. The give headed toward right tackle. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. And his throw is incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Facing a third down is short from the 26.
Third down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. He's off to the races. At the 20. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the beatdown has ensued.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
They're trailing by just 4 to Rutgers. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to power their way ahead. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running behind that left side. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. He's right on target. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At the 40, there he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. Temple looking for a touchdown from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Simon. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. They're working that left side. He gets it in. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Really nice job between the quarterback and tight end on that play. In this area of the field, these windows are really small, so you've got to have great timing. QB and tight end showed you right there.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. He'll pull it on the read. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. It's blocked. The pressure got home.
Man, that guy came flying in off the right-hand side and was able to easily block that punt. I'll tell you what, when you get blocked punts like that in special teams, those are the plays that can completely change the course of a game.
Off play action on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Owls are in the hurry-up. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Dropping back, it's Simon. Got it set up on the outside. Shakes off the tackler. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's caught! Touchdown, Owls! Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. This is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away.
14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. The give to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'll start it. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Simon. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Temple lines up quickly.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a
Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They keep attacking through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves them with 2nd and 20. Looking for a man. It's Simon. Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes the catch, he's got enough. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Got it! Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Touchdown, Owls! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And listen, still a ways to go. A great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Auburn.
The give as they work on that clock.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The lone back's got it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Movement here from the tight end. Give to the running back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Takes a hit as he fires. Pulls it in. Got a lot of running room. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking downfield, it's Simon. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab, and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
The pass is incomplete.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pressure coming. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Now, fourth down.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.